2016, they got there by beating the Kentucky Wildcats back in 21. Micah Grinowitz will start us off here in Foster Auditorium. That's out. Williams missed, and Alabama grabs the first point.
The Kentucky team looking to see their coach grab the challenge card, and Coach Skinner will. They're looking for a touch on that block, hoping the ball made contact with Aaliyah Wells' hands before it went out of bounds.
This might be a record for quickest challenge in a match that we've called, Lane.
Absolutely, .1 right now. Originally called for Alabama, but it will be reviewed. Hopefully we get a little look from the camera along the net. That could be a good angle to potentially see if the ball made any contact with Aaliyah's hands. We see from this angle, it really doesn't look like that ball touched Aaliyah Wells or Kendall Ray on its way out. It looks like it shot right through the gap between their hands. Here's another look. Hard to see all the way across on the other side of the net for sure.
Well, we should know Craig Skinner pretty good with challenges this year. 9 of 15, 1 of 2 in the match against Georgia on Friday.
It's tough to resist grabbing that challenge card when your whole team is looking over at the bench at you so confidently. And it looks like a little maybe dance-off has started between the two benches as these teams await this call.
Well, and I'll ask this as well, Lane. It's the first point of the match. I feel like you've got to be pretty sure if you want to use a challenge this early, right?
Definitely, because challenges later on in the match give you an opportunity to have a conversation with your team, so they really can be almost timeout-like in terms of what they allow you to do to the momentum of the game. So a little bit surprising that Coach Skinner called it this early. From this angle, not seeing any of Kendall Ray's fingers snap back really makes me think they're just going to confirm this call. Oh, right there, that moment, maybe.
Well, maybe
the ball, but is
not
maybe
part of
enough
the
to
ruling.
overturn it, right?
No, you're looking for indisputable evidence that there was a touch, and frankly, Lane, I'm not sure I see it. I've also been wrong a couple times this year, so we'll see what the call is.
They surprise us every now and then, for sure. For sure.
Well, this atmosphere pretty strong here in Foster Auditorium. Student section is packed. Some Kentucky faithful on hand as well. Alabama trying to defeat a ranked team for the first time since 2016, trying to snap a 14-match losing streak against Kentucky. Everyone arrived today expecting fireworks, expecting high energy. And we had a good first point, but now a little bit of waiting as you see the series history. The Wildcats firmly in command overall. They've won 21 of the last 23. Last time out, though, in Lexington, Alabama did get a set. That was a season ago, the first time they've won a set over the Wildcats since 2017. And there is a touch, point Kentucky. Good challenge by Coach Skinner.
Not going to be a point that Alabama is phased over for sure as they get ready for serve receive.
Kill for Jordan Williams, who now goes back to serve, redshirt sophomore. Here's Wells. Aaliyah Wells does get Alabama on the board.
This time, Aaliyah Wells with the tool for the kill. Great job by Aaliyah Wells staying patient, waiting on that ball to swing with that high set. Middle blockers don't usually get sets that are that high in the air, but when you're in a 5-1 rotation and the setter's in front row with you sometimes, you've got to be able to adjust and take care of that ball.
And then she gets a dig there, but Kiefer can't track it down. First kill for the freshman, Brooklyn DeLay, who we talked about in the open. Audrey Whitworth, the sophomore, will serve. Kentucky went on a few runs with her serving against Georgia, set a new career high in service aces. Delay again, that's down. Another one for Brooklyn Delay.
Delay that time getting to swing through the hole in the block. Kentucky runs a really quick offense, which means the middle blockers for Alabama, Chase Campbell and Aaliyah Wells, need to be ready to move quick into their blocking positions.
Kendall Ray. That's down, a nice answer from Alabama.
Both Alabama's kills so far off of a tool, meaning that the hitter hit the ball intentionally into the hands of the block and the ball deflected out of bounds.
Good serve from the freshman Kiefer. Again, Delay. Grinowitz from the back, nothing there. Getzinger missed.
Getzinger trying to shift the momentum of that point, running a slide footwork, missed the Alabama right sideline by just a few feet.
And back to Kiefer, Prosper, Texas native. AVCA first team All-American last year, her senior year of high school, but way too strong on the serve. First service error of the match, something that we'll be watching all day long, Lane.
We always talk about how the serve and pass game can really decide a match. So far, Alabama's serve receive has not looked great. They're not putting the ball on top of setter Callie Kiefer's head. And that was their first missed serve. Kentucky responds by missing a serve as well. Definitely those unforced errors will be a topic of conversation between errors on the service line, errors up at the net, ball handling errors. Alabama has got to limit those if they want to see more success in the SEC this season.
Chance for the Tide. That's blocked. Chase Campbell was there.
Huge block by Chase Campbell. Super important that Alabama is able to get a few blocks and try to shut down this Kentucky offense sometimes. Great footwork, presenting high hands above the net. And another service error. Both those service errors going long out the deep side of the Kentucky court for Alabama.
That's a number Rashinda Reed wants to keep low today. If you want to pull off an upset, you can't have those types of mistakes. Campbell. Now Wilson, but Ray is there. Grinowitz. Williams blocked, but it was out and a point for the Wildcats.
A great rally right there. Great digs on both sides of the net. Bevan with a great dig for Kentucky. Ray with a great dig for Alabama. The point ends, though, on a blocking error for Micah Grinowitz.
Chance for Grinowitz to respond. She missed a hair wide from the sophomore.
Another hitting error. That out of system play might have been a time to go for an off-speed shot. Just keep the ball in play.
Another good serve from Bevan. And that's Delay.
Kentucky building some momentum right now for sure. Coach Reed taking a moment to talk to her team. I'm sure she's encouraging them to just take care of the pass. Their serve receive is struggling a little bit so far in this set.
Here's Dunaway. And that's a kill for the freshman Kyla Dunaway.
That point right there is a beautiful example of what Alabama can do when they take care of the pass. That pass was beautiful, right on top of Callie Kiefer's head. When she has the opportunity, she does a great job of running her offense, and Kyla Dunaway had a beautiful kill.
Oh, a service ace from Sydney Golson, her 12th of the year.
We have talked about those service errors, and if we've talked about it once, we've talked about it 100 times. Coach Reed tells her team to go back to the service line looking to score the point. They have a high-risk, high-reward approach to serving. They're going to be aggressive back there.
That's blocked. Over to Wilson. Powerful kill from Megan Wilson, the Oklahoma transfer.
Huge swing through the hole in the block there. That's exactly what happens when this Kentucky offense is in system. They're able to run really, really quick, creating holes in the Alabama block and in the Alabama defense. It's very tough to defend.
There's the All-American, Emma Grome, on the serve. And Alabama all out of sorts after a good serve from Grome. There you see Grome, Loveland, Ohio native, preseason All-Conference this year, the SEC Player of the Year, and an All-American a season ago. Grenowitz. Oh, somehow Alabama found a way to win that point.
Grenowitz gets the kill, but wow, that effort from Callie Kiefer going to her knees to set that ball. That is a beautiful, beautiful over-the-shoulder set from Callie Kiefer.
And now you've got Victoria Schmier back to serve, one of the best in the SEC in service aces per set. Missed, but they'll say point Kentucky.
It looks like the line judge, one of them claims not to have been able to see where it landed. The other called the ball out, but the up ref and the down ref along the net decided to call that ball in. Kentucky point.
Rashinda Reed kept the challenge card in her pocket. Here's Grenowitz, blocked. Grenowitz again.
Great coverage.
Delay. Wells misses wide.
Great rally there. And what we saw right in the beginning of that point, Victoria Schmier with great coverage for Micah Grenowitz. That's always a great moment for a hitter to know that their defensive players are there in case they get blocked. Kentucky wins, though, off the hitting error.
Good serve from Molly Tuzzo. Here's Wells, and Alabama answers. Back down 3.
Wells this time with the kill. She's known for that slide approach, being super successful, going behind the setter. She gets another kill tonight.
Here's Grenowitz. Blocked. Teeler. High up in the air. What a dig from Schmier. Delay! And she finishes it off. What a point.
No surprise that Kentucky looks to find delay during that rally. I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to try to send the ball to the outside when Callie Kiefer is in the front row. She's slightly undersized for a blocker.
Too long from Ray. Kentucky goes up 5.
Another hitting error. Alabama really needs to limit the hitting errors, especially in out-of-system situations. It's one thing to miss off of a perfect set when you're trying to hit a hard shot, but when you're trying to just keep the ball in play, it's really important to do that.
Here's Grenowitz. And Alabama is back within 4. Remember, play to 25, win by 2 in every set until the 5th.
Grenowitz with the kill this time out the back row. Callie Kiefer does a great job of finding her outside hitters when they're in the back row and mixing up the offense.
Delay again. Brooklyn Delay is on fire. Already 5 kills to start the match. The Wildcats lead it 15-10 midway through set.
Season. It's going to be a strong year for the whole conference.
got 5 teams ranked. Another Texas A&M that's receiving votes. They'll surely be in the poll after beating Florida earlier this week. Campbell had it blocked.
That time right there, that overpass is a time when Chase Campbell has to find a way to score.
Really good serving from the Wildcats to start off this match, and it's an ace for Audrey Whitworth.
This Alabama team really is struggling in serve receive right now. They've got to find a way to pass the ball if they want to continue to stay in this match. Kentucky pulling away a little bit definitely has the momentum at this point.
Another good one from Whitworth. Here's Ray. And that's a kill for Elise Getzinger.
Chase Campbell a little late on that block, and Getzinger takes advantage of that. Swings straight through the hands of Chase Campbell. Alabama serve receive continuing to devolve a little bit. They definitely need to find a way to try to put the ball in the setter's head. When Callie Kiefer's been in system, this Alabama offense has actually been pretty successful. But right now, that has not been the norm.
In set number 1.
We're seeing something very rare here, Gray. You can see that they have hidden libero Sydney Golson in the serve receive. Alabama trying to make an adjustment, just see what works, get out of this rotation. Definitely will be interesting to see what other adjustments they make between sets. Very rare to see a libero hidden.
And another ace for Whitworth. She said, I'll go after somebody else.
This Kentucky serve is really, really tough. It's a float serve. It comes low across the net. And it's most comparable to the knuckleball in baseball. It will just drop out of nowhere. It's very hard to read.
Another good one. Campbell, that is demolished.
Gray, that is exactly what I am talking about. Victoria Schmier with a perfect pass on Callie Kiefer's head. And wow, Chase Campbell takes advantage of the opportunity and puts that ball down in front of the 10-foot line.
That got this crowd back into it a bit. Oh, that's blocked by Ray.
Heads up play there by Kendall Ray, knowing Kentucky's setter. Emma Groen is in the front row. Groen trying to take that ball over on 2, be a little sneaky there, but Kendall Ray was ready for it.
Here's DeLay, when in doubt, go to her. Now Ray, blocked, but out, point, Alabama.
Kendall Ray with the tool. This Alabama team really sticking in there, not putting their heads down, being extremely resilient. This has to be what Coach Reed wants to see from her team, coming out of a timeout, making a couple adjustments and figuring it out.
That's a great serve from Callie Kiefer.
We saw on the stat line so far in SEC play, the stat they've been able to maintain pretty well is their aces per set. They had 2.2 aces per set in the preseason and have had 2 so far in SEC play. We've already seen 2 service aces from Alabama so far in this set.
Getzinger finds a way through, just threaded the needle with that kill.
Getzinger with a beautiful cross-court swing going behind her setter, swinging to the right back defense area of the Alabama court, which is really smart because Alabama has been struggling when they are out of system. So if Kentucky's offense is able to take Callie Kiefer out of the Alabama offense, they've got a better chance of succeeding.
Not a great look for Dunaway. Another chance for Alabama. This time it's Grenowitz, and she misses long.
Grenowitz looking for the kill out the back row. She's done a great job of being available for her setter, whether she's in front row or back row. That time missed a little long.
Wildcats 4 points away from grabbing the opening set. Ray again. This time she's able to finish it.
Classic Kendall Ray, being calm, cool, and collected on the outside for Alabama. Coach Reed has mentioned she's not necessarily their most vocal leader. She's more of a leader by example. But she does a great job of staying calm in high-pressure moments.
Well, she is first in the SEC in service aces per set, and she's got one here in the opening set.
Beautiful float serve from her. That's now 3 aces for Alabama, and that's exactly what we expect to see out of Coach Reed's high-risk, high-reward approach to serving for her team. We see some errors, but we also see a lot of aces.
It was a nice block by Campbell. Here's Getzinger. Long.
Getzinger trying to go back to that swing she's had success on before, swinging from behind the setter. That time misses long.
Alabama's won 7 of the last 9 points. Wilson. Megan Wilson again is able to find some space.
Smart move by Wilson there, knowing Kentucky's out of system. She's got to keep the ball in play. She opts for the off-speed shot, sends it right over the block to the deep corner. Huge point there for Alabama, showing we can run a fast offense too. Callie Kiefer doing a good job of getting the ball out to Grenowitz quick. Sorry.
And now you've got Golson, who delivers a good serve. Somehow kept alive. Still alive. And down for the Wildcats. Unreal defense, and Rashinda Reed will challenge.
Coach Reed immediately grabbing the challenge card to challenge whether or not that ball was down. Originally, the reffing team decided that Audrey Whitworth got her hand under that ball, but they will review it.
And you've got to talk about the get up against the crowd.
Huge hustle play by Kentucky there.
Wow.
They're not going away either. They're staying resilient. They look very calm, very mature out there on the court. It was a great hustle play.
Multiple times, the faithful here at Foster Auditorium thought that point was over, but Kentucky had other ideas. And now we'll see if they did indeed win the point.
It's so hard to tell from this angle. One of the most interesting things to watch on a call like this is the reaction of the player who made the play. And Whitworth there looks pretty confident that she got it up. And the point is confirmed. So Kentucky will serve. Grom now rotating to the back row.
I'll say this, Lane, I think it was a good challenge. I was extremely close, but my goodness, what a play from Whitworth.
Agreed. Great hustle play. That's the exciting volleyball to watch.
And then immediately followed by a service error. Kentucky's 2 points away from the set, but Alabama has fought their way back into it.
And Victoria Schmier is checking in to serve. She's a tough server, had plenty of aces in the preseason. Has a really nice float serve for this Alabama team.
Somehow Kentucky gets it over. There's Wells. Beautiful shot selection by Aaliyah Wells.
Such a smart time to throw the off-speed shot across the net. She has been swinging hard all night, Definitely had that Kentucky defense on their heels. So she went up and just nicely disguised a tip across the net right to the middle of the court.
Timeout call. Schmier. Wilson is able to find some room. Set point Wildcats.
Such a smart shot by Wilson to go over, send the tip right to the middle of the court. Those out-of-system plays, it's really critical to just keep the ball in play, let the other team try to respond.
Here's Tuzzo, the freshman. Grenowitz. And Alabama stays alive. There was a touch.
Grenowitz going for high hands there, meaning she intentionally swung, aiming for the tips of the fingers of the Kentucky block. Got the touch and is now back to serve.
Delay. Down. The Wildcats grab the opening set here in Tuscaloosa.
No surprise, Kentucky looks to find Delay to end that set. She does a great job of swinging through the hole in the block to the deep Alabama court.
6 kills for Delay in the opening set. We're off to the second here at Foster Auditorium. Yeah, the Wildcats 4-7 on the year. Hard to find a better team under 500 than this Kentucky squad. Ray is blocked, and that is a strong start for the visitors here in set number 2.
Kentucky looking to build momentum. Alabama definitely had some momentum at the end of the first set. Huge block to start off the second set.
Here's Ray. Teeler, powerful.
Gray, one thing we have not mentioned yet, I'm not surprised. Alabama's defense looking to make a change right now. We see Victoria Schmier now in the libero jersey. Sydney Goulson now playing DS, still on the court. Looking to see if they can get a pass.
Well, there's Schmier keeping it alive. Delay with the kill. The Wildcats have come out on fire here in set number 2.
Beautiful cross-court swing from Delay. She does such a good job of swinging to all different areas of the court. She's definitely hard to read, able to get that super high contact point on the ball is such a key to her success.
Oh, that hit Goulson. Would have been an error. Instead, it's an ace.
Kentucky definitely has an agenda back there on the service line. They know where they're aiming, and they're doing a good job of hitting it.
Kiefer gets it over. Teeler again, right into Goulson, but kept alive, and then into the net.
5-0 start for Kentucky now. That was a huge swing from Teeler. Coach Reed having a little bit of a conversation with her team. They have got to find a way to get out of this serve receive, to side out, get out of this rotation.
You could see Coach Reed saying, settle down, settle down. But the serving has been really good. How about that from Molly Tuzzo? The freshman has another one.
Not a ton of adjustments being made during this 6-0 run for Kentucky on the Alabama side. A little bit surprising.
And Kentucky gives the Tide a gift to end that rotation, but a strong run on the serve of Molly Tuzzo.
This is an opportunity for the Alabama team to show their resilience, how well they're able to keep their heads in the game, stay level-headed, chip away 1 point at a time. This Kentucky team, though, is tough.
Good serve from Wells. But DeLay gets another kill. That's 8.
This time DeLay gets the tool with a beautiful swing into the hands of the right front blocker for Alabama.
Over to Ray. DeLay. And the Wildcats are in firm control. And Rashinda Reed calls a timeout after a pretty tight first set. The visitors have come out on fire. They lead by 7 here in set number. So impressive with that hitting percentage. 300 points better than the Crimson Tide thus far. And they're starting to really rack up the service aces. That's now 3 already here in this set for Kentucky.
If Alabama at all wants to make a comeback in this set, they have got to take care of the first contact, take care of the pass.
Long. Second point for Alabama. Both have come on service errors.
Callie Kiefer, another tough server, back at the service line, hoping to rattle off a few points.
DeLay down, double-digit kills for Brooklyn DeLay.
DeLay with a beautiful swing to the deep corner. That's a really tough shot to defend.
And DeLay hitting .714 in this match with those 10 kills. Another ace for Kentucky. This time it's Whitworth.
Coach Reed looking in over to the sideline, making a substitution. We'll see Bertucci check in, hoping to get a pass for setter Callie Kiefer so she can run her offense.
Bertucci, the Northern Illinois transfer, last year's MAC Defensive Player of the Year. Campbell punishes the volleyball right there and gets this crowd back into it.
Beautiful pass from Bertucci to set up that opportunity. You see the Alabama bench get really excited, both for Chase Campbell, but also for the defensive specialist that checked in, made a great play. That's always impressive coming off the bench, being able to make a good pass.
Dunaway, 2 in a row.
Dunaway with a great cross-court swing. Kendall Reed is back at the service line. Kendall Ray, excuse me.
Ray already has an ace in this match. Here's DeLay again. Man, she is in total control right now.
You can see, Grace, she just looks so confident out there. She's making such good decisions, knowing when to swing, knowing where to swing, knowing when to throw the off-speed shot. She's been so dominant all match, but especially in the beginning of this set.
Grinowitz. Now Getzinger, that's blocked, but kept alive by Bevan. Dunaway powers that one off the hands.
Dunaway getting another point. She's definitely taking advantage of every opportunity to swing she's been getting. Freshman showing some maturity in a tense match when Alabama really needs points.
Schmier with the ace.
Beautiful float serve from Victoria Schmier. Definitely a needed point, a needed little bit of momentum as Alabama chips away.
Here's Wilson. Dunaway again. Oh, off the net and down.
Dunaway smiling big after that swing. She was going for a cross-court shot. Probably didn't intend to cut it that close, but beautiful, beautiful point there.
Already 4 kills for the freshman, hitting .429. Getzinger. Schmier was there. But Alabama can't keep it alive. Point Wildcats.
Another good hustle play. But Alabama couldn't quite return it. Bevan will go back to serve.
A chance, Wilson. A wild point, and now here's Kentucky. Delay, what a dig! Dunaway. Now Wilson. Williams. Ray can't get that one, what a point.
Exciting, exciting volleyball to watch here today. That was such a gritty point, a great rally. Alabama showing a lot of hustle, but Kentucky just continued hammering away until they found a way to score.
Here's Kronowitz. And they'll say there was a touch. Point Alabama.
Golson checking back in. She'll go back to the service line.
Junior from Keller, Texas. There was one option for Wilson, and she made it work.
Aaliyah Wells visibly frustrated after that play. Wilson didn't have many options there. She knew exactly what was coming over, but couldn't defend it. That's definitely one of those mental errors she's going to be thinking about later.
Blocked. Here's Teeler. Kept alive, but then out. And a good put away by the All-American Ajani Teeler.
Smart move. The ball kept alive with some hustle. But Alabama missed wide on the return.
A robust 6-11 here in this set. Won the first 6 points in the second set, led at 1.91. And firmly in control, 16-8. And an ace. That works out for Grome.
You can't think about SEC volleyball and not think about Kentucky. They're definitely here to prove a point this weekend.
Wells blocked.
Aaliyah Wells trying to go behind setter Callie Kiefer. Blocked that time. That's one of those swings she's really well known for.
And there's the error to give a point back to Alabama, but man, Lane, Kentucky has served so well in this set. Already 5 service aces.
They really have. They're tough back at the service line. They've got that deep float serve that's really hard to read. And Alabama has not really made any adjustments.
Teeler. She missed.
Taylor missing a little long that time. Micah Grinowitz back at the service line.
The score was about like this in the first set when Alabama clawed back and made it interesting. But the error makes it 19-10 Kentucky.
Kentucky looking extremely confident today. They definitely have that fast offense they're well known for, and really scrappy defense.
That run to start the set was with Tuzzo serving. Ray. Good dig from Grome. Delay. Missed wide. First error on the attack from Brooklyn Delay today.
Rare miss from Delay. Alabama looking to capitalize with Aaliyah Wells at the service line.
Here's Ray. Grome laid out. Now Delay. Campbell found a spot somehow.
Great rally there. Both teams being crafty with their shots. Chase Campbell able to find the hole that time to finish the point.
Third kill for Campbell on just 6 swings. Delay again. And Kentucky claws closer to a 2-set lead.
Delay that time with the roll shot right over the block. We've seen her throw the tip right over the block a couple times. Kendall Ray appeared to be on her heels there, not able to get that up.
Ray. Once again, it's Delay, but this time it's blocked by Campbell.
Huge block from Chase Campbell. Definitely getting the crowd excited here in Foster Auditorium today. She does a great job of reaching that left hand right back down across the net, taking away that sharp angle Delay was looking for.
Another chance, once again for Delay. And it's down.
This time Delay tooling the block, getting it right over the net. Impressive point from Delay there. She took the first swing, covered herself, took the second roll shot. She looks so smart, so collected, never frazzled up there.
Also never frazzled Audrey Whitworth, who's back to serve. She's been great today. Campbell finishes it.
Campbell again with a huge swing, sharp cross. She is not backing down, being such a staple and a momentum builder for this Alabama team.
They've got Ray serving. But Kentucky has Brooklyn Delay, who cannot be stopped today.
Delay will not stop throwing all different types of shots across the net. And the Alabama block hasn't seemed to make an adjustment that works. The defense still not getting to her all-speed shots.
Getzinger. Man, Kentucky again is able to put it away with Elise Getzinger.
Great set by Emma Grome, finding Getzinger behind her. Gray, we haven't mentioned enough how well Emma Grome does at running this Kentucky offense.
There's Grinowitz. Kept alive. Now Wilson. There's a joust, and it's out. Set point, Wildcats.
Delay back to serve again. These Wildcats really looking like they're just having fun at this point.
It's been a dominant set after what was a pretty back and forth first. Chance to end it. Wilson puts it down, and the Wildcats grab the first 2 sets.
Great swing by Wilson deep into the court to take that set for Kentucky.
Kentucky will head to the third, looking for their first sweep win of the year. Alabama will try and stay alive when we come back. What will happen in set number 3? Alabama has faced pretty large deficits early in both sets, and they immediately lose the first point on the kill from Williams.
Grom does such a great job of getting her hitters one-on-one opportunities, meaning they are swinging against just one blocker. We saw that right there to start out the set.
5 kills for Jordan Williams. And now back to serve. Here's Ray. Alabama gets a kill from Kendall Ray. That's her 4th.
Ray with a powerful swing. Again, Gray, we're seeing that when Alabama's able to get a pass, Callie Kiefer does a great job of running this offense.
Good serve from Wells. But there's delay again.
No surprise, Delay getting her first kill in this third set to the deep corner.
We really haven't even talked about the absence of Reagan Rutherford, the All-American, not playing today, not dressed out. Has missed the last few matches with an eye injury. Brooklyn Delay has picked it up since she's been out. Here's Campbell. Delay again, why not? Oh, and that time a mistake, a rare mistake from Emma Grome.
Gray, we're seeing something rare for this Alabama team. In that last rotation, they had 3 defenders in the back row, Callie Kiefer in the front row, meaning they had 2 hitters on the court total. So far this season, Alabama has been much more likely to keep hitters in the back row, but they are trying to adjust to this highly successful so far Kentucky offense and tough Kentucky serve by putting more defenders back there.
And trying to find a way to slow down this Kentucky offense, who's doing all of this, again, without Reagan Rutherford, the All-American, All-SEC. You see what she's done this year before that injury. Top 10 in the league in kills per set and points per set. But no Rutherford, no problem here today. Although that's some really good serving by Callie Kiefer.
Great hustle there by Kentucky, not able to return the point. Callie Kiefer keeps the serve, hoping to go on a little run for Alabama.
This is the largest lead for the Tide in any set so far today. Delay. Missed.
Rare miss by Delay. Gray, I talked about earlier how good Kentucky is at taking care of the ball in off-speed situations, in out-of-system situations. They do a good job of keeping it in play. That's a rare mistake there by Delay.
That's blocked. Delay again. Dunaway. Delay again. This time she puts it down.
The fast Kentucky offense really creates holes for their hitters, and Delay that time, you can see swings right through the hole between Campbell and Dunaway.
And now the freshman back to serve. Getzinger is able to weave it through the Alabama defense.
Getzinger with another great kill, running that slide footwork, going behind her setter and swinging cross court.
Campbell. Another kill for Chase Campbell, who's really stepped it up in about the last 10 minutes.
Gray, we love talking about what Aaliyah Wells means to the Alabama team. Veteran player, but opposite of her, Chase Campbell really carving out such an integral part in the Alabama offense for herself and defense with a tough block up at the net.
Service error for Kendall Ray. We should also note, Lane, Kentucky just played a 5-setter in Athens. That was a match where the Wildcats won the first 2 sets, but the Dogs fought back and forced a 5th. Craig Skinner looking for something different.
Definitely. I'm sure Coach Skinner has emphasized to his team how important it is they remain focused during this 3rd set.
Here's Dunaway. Point Alabama. Another kill for Kyla Dunaway, who is having the best match of conference play for her by far.
Kyla Dunaway quietly chipping away, being consistent on the right pin for the Alabama offense. Has racked up a few kills for herself today, for sure.
That missed.
Another error on an off-speed shot from Kentucky, not something we see a lot from them. You can see Williams looking to try to find that open hole right behind the block and missed wide.
4 attack errors in the set for Kentucky. They had 7 combined in the first 2 sets. Wilson, though, gets the kill. Alabama had a chance after it was tipped.
Grome is back to serve. Gray, it's always frustrating as a blocker when you're able to get a touch on the ball, slow it down, but not find it and pick it up. That is the goal of the block up there, to slow down the hit.
Grunowitz. No touch. Point Wildcats.
Coach Reed grabs the challenge call there, looking to see a touch on that ball. Hit by Micah Grunowitz before it sailed long. This will be another call where we're hopefully looking up at what happens up at the net with the blocker's hands. Did any of the blocker's fingers, even one, make a little bit of contact with the ball?
Here's the look. I'll say this, I'm not sure I see anything there. I was also wrong earlier.
Definitely a tough call to reverse, just because it's really hard to get a camera in a position or at an angle where it's easy to see.
Now that pinky finger, perhaps.
Yes, potentially the pinky finger of Teeler there grazed that ball a little bit.
A pivotal challenge early in this 3rd set. If Alabama wins it and it's overturned, the tide will be up 2. If the call is confirmed, we're all tied up at 8.
Definitely a smart time to grab the challenge call card by Coach Reed. Regardless, this gives her an opportunity to talk with her team. And it looks from this angle like maybe the ball did hit the edge of Teeler's hand there.
I think that hit the pinky finger. And I think this will be point Alabama. We'll see, though.
We saw Coach Skinner grab the challenge card on the first point of the match, looking for a touch. He got it. Coach Reed looking to get it this time.
And why not play a little game of Duck, Duck, Goose? We've seen dance battles. We've seen games all year long. Everybody having a good time at Foster Auditorium.
The energy has been so high in Foster all day today. It's exciting to see the fans get into the match. That's something that Coach Reed talked a lot about at the beginning of the season, getting the Tuscaloosa community invested in this program.
And they'll say no touch. Call confirmed, and we're even.
Last time Coach Reed grabbed her challenge card, there was a missed serve coming out of the challenge. Grown back at the service line.
Grunowitz looking for redemption, no. Missed wide.
Grunowitz has that big arm swing that's hard to control. Coach Reed encouraging her to snap her wrist, which in turn will put topspin on the ball, getting it to die a little sooner as she's missed long a few times so far today.
3 straight points for Kentucky. Dunaway. Tied up.
Dunaway with another kill. She's had several today in which she swings into the block, yet the block is not fully formed across the plane of the net, so the ball lands on the Kentucky side. She's been highly successful today, a player we haven't talked about quite as much, but she is playing her role really, really well.
Had just 3 kills combined in the first 2 conference matches. Dunaway's got 6. This time Wells terminates it.
Wells gets the kill, but Gray, can we talk about the hustle effort by Bevan there to keep that ball alive in the beginning of that point, diving, almost hitting the stands.
Kentucky's been doing stuff like that on defense all day. Wilson off the block, tied again.
Wilson and DeLay are really a combination of outside hitters that give their opponent's defense no rest at all.
Molly Tuzzo, the freshman, has served very well today. But there is an error to give Alabama the lead right back.
Alabama definitely going to be looking to capitalize on that service error. They're sticking around in this 3rd set, hoping to push it past this set for sure.
Grunowitz will help out with her first service ace of the match.
Alabama staying in it, definitely showing some resilience.
Oh, that's down for Williams. Kind of got caught up in the block of Kiefer and Wells. And an ace for Jordan Williams.
Alabama has definitely done better this set in serve receive. That time, though, getting aced.
8 aces for the Wildcats today. Here's Wells. That was off of Williams. Now DeLay. Another one for Brooklyn DeLay, that's 17.
Over and over again, Kentucky has been tipping the ball right over the block. Alabama not adjusting. That has to be something this Alabama team improves on if they want to see more success in the SEC play portion of the season. They've got to be quicker at making in-game adjustments.
Getzinger kept alive. This time DeLay. Bertucci gets it back. Delay again, blocked. Delay again. A chance. Ray, down. Point of the match for Alabama.
Ray with the kill. What an incredible rally. And great, can we talk about Bertucci checking in the back row? This is her first real time showing off in Foster Auditorium during a big match, and she came in and is performing so well in the back row. It's tough to come off the bench and pass well, especially when a team is on a roll the way the Kentucky offense has been.
And that was off the head of a Wildcat. Alabama back in front.
The feeling truly electric here in Foster Auditorium right now after two huge plays. Chase Campbell bouncing that ball off a Wildcat head, and Aaliyah Wells at the service line.
Tide trying to hold on to the momentum right now. Delay says, hold on, I've got an answer.
No surprise. Grom looks to Delay to get the serve back for the Wildcats. Tie game, 14-all.
What a match for the freshman. 18 kills. All tied up, and the Wildcats have Whitworth back. Ray, down!
Wow, an impressive swing from Kendall Ray. That is a near impossible time to score off a hard swing, and she goes up there with confidence, finds the line. That is a moment.
Kentucky won the first two sets, the second in resounding fashion. The third set has been a different story. Getzinger out of the timeout. A kill for the Wildcats to tie it up.
Getzinger with a great cross-court swing. Gray, we've talked a lot today about how Alabama's pass has struggled. We haven't mentioned how consistent Kentucky's serve receive has been. They've got some great defensive specialists that check in and do a really good job of putting the ball on the setter's head so that Grom can run her offense the way she wants to.
It's a good dig by Delay. Dunaway. Tip back by Campbell, another chance. Wilson, long.
Wilson that time with the error to end the point. Great scrappy defense again from Alabama, including a great dig from Bertucci to keep the point alive. This is exciting volleyball. It's fun to watch.
Alabama with Ray. Oh, wow! How did Kendall Ray do that?
Ray from the back row, reaching behind her, sends the ball to the deep corner of the Kentucky defense, gets a point, and Coach Skinner will call a timeout. Definitely wants to get a moment to pause with his team, talk a little bit about how they need to respond. Very reminiscent of their recent match against Georgia.
Ole Miss 0-8-4, much better in that regard today. And they've served well too. Here's Ray. Getzinger, kept alive. Getzinger again, long.
Huge point for Alabama there. Ray sticking an arm out at the beginning of that rally to keep the ball alive. They're doing a much better job of being scrappy on defense, just getting a body part behind the ball.
Ray went after Delay. Here's Wilson. Wilson again. Dumps it into the net. Alabama is up 4.
Alabama not necessarily putting anything super pretty across the net. Definitely starting strong on the service line, but they are letting Kentucky make the mistakes. That is something they must do to win this set.
Ace for Ray. The momentum is firmly with the Tide here in the third set.
You can feel the excitement in Foster Auditorium. Fans so invested in this set, excited to see their team fighting back. Coach Skinner will call another timeout to have a conversation. Earlier in this set, she had a swing down the line that was so impressive, so bold for a great kill and momentum point.
Can the Wildcats answer? Wilson had it blocked, but it hit the antenna, and it is a point for the Wildcats.
Bevan back to the service line for Kentucky, looking to chip away. That was a great way for Kentucky to come out of that timeout. Now Alabama looking for the side out.
It is Bevan. It's a great serve, but there's Dunaway. Wilson, great dig from Ray. Grinowitz. Now Williams blocked. Grinowitz again, blocked. Dunaway finishes it off.
Another huge point, great rally, scrappiness on both sides of the net. This dig, though, by Kendall Ray to keep the ball alive, so impressive. We talk about how important she is to the Alabama offense, but she goes back and holds her own defensively in the back row.
Williams looking for the answer. No, missed wide. Alabama's 3 points away from the set.
Another hitting error, this time on an off-speed shot. We've seen her do that already this set. Kentucky having the right idea, looking for the off-speed shot where they've seen success already, just missing.
10 attack errors for Kentucky in this set. They had 7 in the first 2 sets combined. No error there by Wilson.
Great, that's exactly what I expected out of this Kentucky offense. Looking for an off-speed shot to win the point, just because they've seen so much success doing that so far today. They are great swinging hard, but they're also great mixing that up with those off-speed shots, keeping the Alabama defense on their heels.
Wells down.
Another beautiful example of what Alabama can do when they've got a good pass. Victoria Schmier stepping into this libero role with so much confidence. We've seen her in the libero jersey before, and back in it, she's doing a great job of captaining the Alabama defense and giving Callie Kiefer opportunities to run her offense with some great serve receive.
Alabama 2 points away from forcing a fourth. Wilson has other ideas. Megan Wilson has had a pretty solid third set.
Beautiful swing by Wilson, but all credit for that goes to Groom, the setter for Kentucky, who got that ball quick to her outside so that there was a hole in the Alabama block where Wilson just had all day to swing.
Here's Tuzzo. Remember, Kentucky rattled off 6 in a row to start the second set with Tuzzo serving. Wells. Set point, Alabama.
Sydney Golson with the great pass to start that point. No surprise, Callie Kiefer looks for Aaliyah Wells running behind her, and Aaliyah does what she does best. She is trustworthy in big moments. She's a mature senior for this team. Now Micah Grinowitz back to serve.
Rashinda Reed pumping up the crowd. Delay keeps the Wildcats in it here in the third.
Delay this time, looking to swing high hands. Delay really has such a huge toolbox, and we've seen her pull out so many of her different swings, different shots so far this set. That time found the kill with a high hand shot off the Alabama block.
Still set point. Ray. Delay. Wells. Yes, she did. We're going to a fourth in Tuscaloosa.
No surprise, Callie Kiefer finds Aaliyah Wells, and Aaliyah finds open court in the middle of the Kentucky defense. Later on in this match, this last set, we saw the best serve receive out of them that we've seen so far, and truly proves that the serve and pass game at every level is critical to winning volleyball matches.
We've referenced it a few times. Tuzzo got Kentucky off on a 6-0 run to start the second set. And she just served right there. Here's Ray. Teeler. Schmier was there. A miscue, a mistake, and Alabama grabs the first point.
Kentucky definitely going to be looking to limit those hitting errors in this set. They're starting out set 4 with a hitting error there, and Aaliyah Wells will serve.
Delay, blocked.
Callie Kiefer getting hype for Alabama as she gets a block there against delay. It's no surprise that when setter Callie Kiefer's in the front row, Kentucky looks to set their outside hitters quite often, as she's a slightly undersized blocker, but she goes up there and holds her own.
Alabama entered today last in the SEC in blocks per set, but they found a way today, and they've got a 3-point lead to start off the fourth.
Delay definitely looking to swing higher over the block that time, make sure she avoids the Alabama blocker's hands, and in that effort, swings deep out the back end of the court.
Teeler blocked. Now Delay. Again, a smart shot from the freshman to end the run.
Delay with such a smart shot, finding the sharp cross open area in the Alabama defense. That's a moment when the Alabama defense needs to know Delay is outside of the antenna, so she doesn't have very many options on where to swing, and hopefully pick that up next time.
Service error. Those are starting to mount a little bit for Kentucky. That's the 7th here today.
Absolutely, unforced errors are always a topic of conversation, whether that be at the service line or up at the net hitting. Something Kentucky's got to limit if they want to win this fourth set.
Delay. Ray blocked. Ray again, a little off balance. Great dig from Bevan. Delay, down. Brooklyn Delay does it again.
Brooklyn Delay through the chaos, takes a sharp cross swing to win the point. That was a great dig by Bevan to keep the ball alive, coming out the deep middle back of the Kentucky defense to keep her team in the point.
21 kills for Delay. The career high that she set against Georgia is 25. Campbell, powerful, but it's back over. Now Ray, blocked. Dunaway. Great dig from Bevan. Delay. What a point for Kentucky, and maybe that'll get the momentum back on their side.
No surprise, Kentucky looks to Delay to win a long rally. Hard fought point there. She swings off the outside edge of Kyla Dunaway's hand there. And Kentucky stays in it.
Great serve from Whitworth. But Campbell, the Kentucky defense has been everywhere today. Ray. Oh, took some off it.
So smart. Alabama sending that ball right over the net. Kendall Ray showing she knows how to send that really short off-speed shot as well, and gets the point. She'll now head to the service line.
We've referenced it a few times, one of the best servers in the SEC. Getzinger, kill.
Getzinger swinging through the hands of Micah Grunowitz there. Neither team rolling over. This has been an exciting, very exciting third and fourth set so far.
Wildcats trying to grab control. Here's Dunaway. Good dig from Delay. Now Wilson. And we're all tied up at 5.
Exciting fourth set so far. scrappy defense on both sides as these teams settle into a bit of a rhythm.
Great serve. Dunaway. Down for Alabama.
Micah Grinowitz that time blocks Gretzinger. Definitely excited about that. She does a great job of following Gretzinger out there. That's one of the toughest swings to defend as a blocker. Trying to stay disciplined and watch both the hitter's arm swing and the ball.
Here's Wilson. Point Kentucky on the violation.
That time Kentucky actually wins the point off the net violation. Some part of Kyla Dunaway must have made contact with the net during that point. Bevan to serve.
And now an ace for the Wildcats.
Something we're seeing both teams do today, Gray, is they're looking to serve to the opponent's outside hitter. That's a super common approach because everyone knows outside hitters get a ton of swings by serving to them. It's just an effort to get them more quickly exhausted throughout the match.
I'll tell you what, quietly, Kyla Dunaway has been phenomenal today for Alabama. That ties her career high with 8 kills. All tied up at 7. Wilson, no, long and no touch. Alabama back up 1.
Wilson to serve, taking advantage of these Kentucky errors.
It's Golson. It's Wilson. It's a kill. Tied again.
Wilson with the swing down the line, still doing a good job of mixing up her shots. Teeler will check in as Grome goes back to serve.
Wilson, the Oklahoma transfer, has been great today. 15 kills, that's 1 off her season high. But another miscue on a serve for Kentucky gives it right back to the Tide.
Grinowitz now back to the back row on the service line.
Wilson blocked. Again. Kill for Megan Wilson.
Such a smart move by Wilson to go for the off-speed shot there. Kentucky's still having so much success with that. It's like the Alabama defense is stuck on their heels and just has that half second of hesitation that's really feeding Kentucky so many points today.
Kiefer tried to get tricky. Now it's Teeler, blocked. Delay. Oh my, what a get from Ray. Delay again. This time she's able to find it and give Kentucky the lead.
Greg, can we talk about the defensive effort by Tezzo? They are keeping the ball alive so many times, keeping her team in the point. She had a great dig at the beginning of the rally. She's another scrappy defender that we've seen a lot of today.
Wildcats trying to wrestle control in this set, but another service error. That's already the 3rd here in the 4th set.
I'm sure that's going to be a conversation between Coach Skinner and his team. They need to be able to limit errors consistently throughout the match, not just in the first 2 sets.
Delay. Man, Alabama has no answer right now for Brooklyn Delay.
Delay able to swing through the hole in the block there between Callie Kiefer and Chase Campbell.
Here's Ray. Ray again. Kept alive by Williams. Delay. Now Ray. What defense? Delay again. Golson was there. Ray again. It's Ray yet again. Another phenomenal rally.
What an amazing point. You cannot ask for anything better out of some competitive SEC play. Victoria Schmier running off almost into the cameraman to keep the ball alive, and Kendall Ray ends the point with a powerful swing. Huge momentum point there, Gray.
We saw how a point similar in the third set helped Alabama gain control, but this time Teeler snuffs it out.
Teeler with the high line swing, went just off the hands of Ray that time. Whitworth back into serve for Kentucky.
Sophomore from Hardinsburg, Kentucky, has been so good today. Campbell. No space, now Delay. Ray. Joust. Point, Kentucky. That was a great defensive play by Grome.
Gray, we have seen so many heads-up plays today on both sides of the net. Neither team rolling over. Kentucky now has the lead 13-11 with Whitworth at the service line.
Ray, another great dig. Campbell. Chance for Alabama. Dunaway. Here's Delay. Found the corner, and the Wildcats have started to pull away here in the fourth.
Coach Reed clearly showing some frustration, was hoping that there would be a double call there. Tuzzo had a huge dig to keep the Kentucky ball alive.
And another error. Kentucky lets Alabama off the hook.
Ray goes back to the service line. Alabama has to capitalize on this opportunity created for them by the Kentucky error.
Getzinger down. That was potent from Elise Getzinger.
Getzinger going behind the setter, putting that ball away.
Kentucky starting to grab all the...
Definitely has been an exciting fourth set so far.
Out of a timeout, it's Dunaway. And she gets the kill.
Dunaway with the cross-courts kill. And Victoria Schmier will go back to serve. Dunaway doing a great job of taking advantage of the opportunities she's being given.
Wilson. Grenowitz didn't have a clean chance. Wilson again. Dunaway. This time Delay from the back, but Schmier was ready. Getzinger finishes it off.
I'm sure we'll continue to see Grome trying to involve her middles in the offense, as they, in particular, Getzinger has had so much success today.
9 kills for Getzinger. Good serve from Bevan. Grinowitz. Wilson. Grinowitz blocked. Now Wilson again. The Wildcats are firmly wrestling control away here in the fourth.
The Wildcats showing some mental fortitude for sure. Pulling away a little bit in this fourth set.
Dunaway is blocked.
Alabama taking an extra second between these points. Wilson being such a high impact player from her offensive effort to also her defensive effort as a blocker. And Kentucky continues to pull away.
Alabama led 3-0 to
go.
And they're on a 3-0 run now. Alabama looking to end that run with Grinowitz. No, an error gives Kentucky the 6-point lead.
Grinowitz misses wide. Earlier in the match, we saw Alabama down 17-10, and they chipped away slowly in that set. They'll definitely be looking to do that again here.
Here's Wells. Wells missed. And all of a sudden, the errors coming in bunches for the Crimson Tide.
Kentucky looking confident, doing what they do best, and mixing up what they do offensively, being tough at the service line.
Wells again. Hammered by Wilson.
Beautiful heads-up play by Wilson, straight off the dig from Whitworth in the back row. Hammers that down before the Alabama defense has any time to react or set up at all.
Alabama looking for a run before it's too late. Wildcats have won the last 6 points. Grinowitz, and that's out. Big point for the Tide.
Such a smart play by Micah Grinowitz. She knew she had no room to swing. Did what's called a swipe or a push tip off the hands of the Kentucky block and intentionally pushed it off the Kentucky's blockers' hands out of bounds.
Golson. Wilson. Wilson again, kept alive by Golson. This time, Williams couldn't find space. Grinowitz. Wells. Pancake. Wilson. Another great rally. There's Ray. Wilson again. Gets it to go, and Kentucky wins the long rally.
Such a fun rally there. Pancake by Bevan to keep the ball alive. She was all over the court. And no surprise, Wilson ends the point on a swing to the deep part of the Alabama court.
Kentucky 3 points away. Grinowitz blocked. Wildcats 2 points away.
Great, these Wildcats came in to prove a point. They've played a lot of extended set matches. Today in the fourth set, they've shown a lot of focus.
If there's one thing that they've struggled with in this set, it's been the service errors, but Alabama hasn't been able to really take advantage of those mistakes here in the fourth. Wilson. Match point, Kentucky.
Tuzzo checks in to serve. She's been a strong server for Kentucky so far. She'll be looking to end this match today in Foster Auditorium for Kentucky.
And a service error. The Tide's hopes stay alive.
Like you said, Gray, Alabama not doing a great job so far, capitalizing on the Kentucky missed serves. Aaliyah Wells looking to change that.
She'll have to, or Kentucky wins. Match point yet again. Delay. Ray. Delay. Another chance. This time Teeler off the hands, and the Wildcats win in 4.
Teeler calls game for the Kentucky Wildcats, who did what they came in to do. After a tough preseason, they're looking forward to conference play, looking to be dominant in the SEC as they usually are. Alabama still going to be looking ahead.
गिरानी हमारी अखिया से, गिरानी हमारी अखिया से, आंसुआ गिरे छे दिलवा रोए के जान। गिरानी हमारी अखिया से, आंसुआ गिरे छे दिलवा रोए के जान।
गंगाजल रिकॉर्डिंग स्टूडियो महादेवगंज साहेबगंज।
तोरा बिना हम जीना ही पाइबो, तू जहाँ चल गेली और हम आइबो। तोरा बिना हम जीना ही पाइबो, तू जहाँ चल गेली और हम आइबो। गिरान तोरा याद में आंसुआ बहे छे दिलवा रोए के जान। गिरान तोरा याद में आंसुआ बहे छे दिलवा रोए के जान।
गंगाजल रिकॉर्डिंग स्टूडियो महादेवगंज साहेबगंज।
के करा सहारे रहबै, के करा से दू बोलिया बोलबै। अशोक अकेला के कहलू कि साथ न छोड़बै। के करा सहारे रहबै, के करा से दू बोलिया बोलबै। अशोक अकेला के कहलू कि साथ न छोड़ब। रानी सोमी लागे आंसुआ गिरैले देहिया काप के लगे जा। रानी हमर अखिया से